Hello everyone. Our next topic for the chemistry A level from the topic nitrogen and sulfur is the role of oxides of nitrogen in air. We know that in air when oxides of nitrogen are present, NO, definitely these will react with oxygen producing nitrogen dioxide, NO2. Now, this NO and NO2 both, along with the production of nitric acid, these also play a vital role whenever, as a result of the burning of fuel in the factories or in the automobile engines, we know that sulfur, if sulfur is present, it reacts with oxygen producing sulfur dioxide. Whenever sulfur will burn or any ore of metal which contains sulfur will burn, will be roasted, definitely it will react with oxygen producing sulfur dioxide. Now, sulfur dioxide can be formed by the direct burning of sulfur, but this sulfur dioxide cannot be converted itself into the sulfur trioxide. Here, these oxides of nitrogen act as an catalyst which reacts with the sulfur dioxide and help the conversion into sulfur trioxide. For example, this sulfur dioxide will react with nitrogen dioxide, and definitely both of these will react together, first making sulfur trioxide and then nitrogen 2 oxide. Now this nitrogen 2 oxide again will react with oxygen making nitrogen dioxide. It means that the oxides of nitrogen are playing very vital role as a catalyst. These are the examples of homogeneous catalysis in which both of the reactants are present in the gaseous state. They react together and then produce a gaseous products. Now, when sulfur trioxide is formed, then oxide and nitrogen 2 oxide again react with oxygen producing nitrogen 4 oxide. Now this nitrogen 4 oxide again react with sulfur dioxide and automatically whole of the sulfur dioxide will be converted into the sulfur trioxide. Now we know that both of these gases, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, these dissolved in water producing H2SO3 sulfuric 4 acid, and this react with water dissolved in water producing sulfuric acid. This is sulfuric 6 acid. Now sulfur trioxide is playing very important role producing acid rain. Now this acid rain has a very dangerous effect on plants, on animal life, on the marble work or statue work, everywhere. In this manner, all of these gases, both sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, act as an acid rain agent. Now, to reduce the activity, to control the acid rain, in catalytic car inverter are used which convert these gases. For example, carbon monoxide are reacted with nitrogen dioxide to NO, N in a catalytic converter. What will happen definitely in the presence of platinum or palladium catalyst which are present in the catalytic converter. These gases which are very harmful, carbon monoxide is very dangerous gas for the human health. This is converted into carbon dioxide and then nitrogen gas. It means that catalytic converter convert very harmful gases into environment friendly gases. In this manner, we control all these oxides of nitrogen which can be on further oxidation act as a catalyst for converting sulfur dioxide into sulfur trioxide. We will control the production of this and convert this into nitrogen. Now, nitrogen at normal conditions of temperature and pressure will not react with oxygen producing oxides of nitrogen. Now, this is the basic information about the catalytic converter and the oxides of nitrogen which are present in the atmosphere. We control them. Now, next is the second element is sulfur. Sulfur symbol is S. It is a yellow solid 6-group element. Its proton number is 16. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p4. This is also a p block element. This is also non-metal, and sulfur exists in the form of S8 molecule. S8 molecule, and a crown-shaped structure of a sulfur is observed in its crystalline form. Now, sulfur itself burn and on heating at approximate 144, it can be melted quite easily. Sulfur burn in oxygen producing sulfur dioxide, and this sulfur dioxide again in the presence of oxides of nitrogen can be converted into the sulfur trioxide. The most important product which is produced from the sulfur is the production of sulfuric acid, H2SO4, sulfuric acid by contact process. In this process, we use the oxidation of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide in the presence of a suitable catalyst. We know that the optimum condition for this reaction is 450 degrees centigrade temperature, 1 to 2 atmospheric pressure is maintained, and then we use V2O5, vanadium pentoxide, as a catalyst. These are the optimum conditions for the conversion of the main reaction of the contact process, which is the conversion of sulfur dioxide into sulfur trioxide. Now, before that, sulfur dioxide is purified, and to make this catalyst more active, extra pure sulfur dioxide should be without any moisture that can be converted into sulfur trioxide. Now, this sulfur trioxide is passed through concentrated sulfuric acid, making oleum H2S2O7 oleum, which again on adding calculated amount of water can be converted into sulfuric acid. Now, sulfuric acid is very important chemical substance. Its production and consumption reflects the R&D work and the industrial growth. Important feature of the sulfuric acid is that in our industry, sulfuric acid is utilized in the form of electrolyte, in the form of solvent, in the form of reagents. So many products can be made by using the sulfuric acid. Please comment, like, share and subscribe the YouTube channel for the next upcoming videos. I thank you all.